most for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Doncic out there with Richardson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Lillard and McCollum are the high-octane guard pair. Robert Covington out there with Jones. And it's Cantor in at the 5. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night. Clark, how exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
Kevin, there's only one opening night each year, and it creates an atmosphere and a buzz that you can't duplicate any other time. So that in and of itself always makes it special, and I always look forward to that opening night.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Here's Dallas. Doncic with it. The fader. Rebounded by Covington.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
McCollum finds Lillard. McCollum with the screen on Doncic. Lillard with the bucket.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Outside, Porzingis shoots over Cantor. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. It's been a quick start for Portland. It's a 5-point game. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The Mavericks rebound. Dallas again missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And a wide open look for McCollum, and another three for Portland.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Portland.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Porzingis against Cantor. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, you know, it's Porzingis' height that gives him the ability to see over and score over his opponents.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you've got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
And that one drops for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Richardson. Here's Kleba. And Cantor pulls it down.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Covington, a screen on Doncic. Cantor, the pass to McCollum. Cantor inside, headed by Porzingis. Tries again, and there's Lillard on the assist from Enes Kanter. Lillard's got 5 points so far. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Over Kanter. Porzingis can't hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Covington dishes to McCollum. Kicks it to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 7.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
McCollum outside. Pass to Kanter. Lillard outside. McCollum with the ball. Back to Lillard. The pass to Kanter. Over Porzingis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mavericks trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Richardson for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to McCollum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
A chance to check out stats for Covington. A very nice season for him last year. 10th in steals and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 5.
Porzingis looking so confident taking these deep shots. He's a very dangerous threat from downtown.
Cantor sets the pick for Lillard. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Finney Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Richardson kicks to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Shoots over Cantor. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you look at Porzingis and his size 7'3", he consistently torches defenders around the rim.
To the paint, here's McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Doncic. A beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
Richardson against McCollum. Lillard is screen on Richardson. And it's McCollum off the drive. And the shot goes down. McCollum's got 15 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Lillard. The Mavericks making the shot. And Lillard gets double-teamed. A 3 from McCollum. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here is Doncic. He's got 6. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Lillard against Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Portland.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And that one misses.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Hardaway. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Got a piece of it. Lillard against Brunson. Outside Hardaway. No good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Porzingis. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Lillard against Brunson. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the left wing. Here's Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Portland's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Outside Anthony. Lillard against Brunson. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Now here's Brunson. The 3 from Porzingis. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. Lillard outside. Pass to Trent. Anthony with it. From deep. It's rebounded by Porzingis. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Powell. Porzingis against Covington. Hardaway with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Hardaway has got 5.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
To the inside, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Outside, Porzingis shoots over Covington. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Shoots. That one, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Screen by Porzingis. Burke, the pass to Porzingis. Good work there as it goes. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Covington down low. He's against Porzingis. Here's Trent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now Brunson. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Porzingis. And he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Portland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals with a big loss.
I look to the times where things are going well. So this is going to come to pass. You know, someday this is going to be history, and we're going to be in a better position. And I want people to look at me and remember how I responded when, you know, things didn't go my way.
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland, Anthony out there with Ennis Cantor. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Little. And it's Trent in at the 2.
when Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Doncic outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Mavericks trail by 14. Feeds to Hardaway. And it goes down 2 points. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night right there.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Now here's Little. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Doncic outside from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Well, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
And a five-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Richardson outside. Doncic left side. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 17 now. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
Traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward. 3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And the pass to Richardson. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Anthony, the pass to Trent. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for foul. Here's Anthony. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas. Little kicks to Anthony. His three-pointer's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9. Richardson with it. Outside Hardaway. Back to Richardson. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. And here's McCollum. Pass to Anthony. Over Hardaway. Cantor trying to free himself up, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Now here's Anthony. Trent. No good on the three. On the wing, Doncic tries the spin move, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Jones checked in for Cantor. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers. Now here's McCollum. Last game we saw him score 32. They get a hand on it. Little kicks to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Trent can't hit. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Doncic outside. And there's the drive. 13 feet away. Headshot off, and the Trailblazers going the other way. Inside, it's deflected. Here's Little. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Little's got his first 2 points of the night. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Doncic passes to Kleba. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum, and there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Zinkis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Trey Burke comes in for Richardson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Hardaway. Now here's Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. 5 to shoot from past the arc. Porzingis can't hit. Portland leading by 9. Anthony kicks to Hood. There's the drive, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So It's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. And it's Doncic missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Good finds Lillard. Spins. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 17-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip.
And, you know, we talk a lot about confidence right there. Porzingis showed plenty of it.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's Dallas with it. Portland making their last shot. Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
Boy, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take over games easily.
Now here's Hood. Defense is right there. He kicks to Lillard. Fires the three. Kept alive.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Out to Doncic. Out left to the wing. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And then Lillard slams it in.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. Made that one. It's his seventh of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Hood. He has 7. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Mavericks trail by 14. Now Brunson. Here's Doncic, and it's sent back by Lillard. Anthony left side.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
To the right side. Lillard from outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. Takes the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jones finds Lillard. Here's Anthony. Guarded by Doncic. 13 feet away. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo, what was the area of emphasis for your team during the first half?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We're bucking down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays, cherishing every possession count, and we're doing that the first half.
I know you want to keep it going in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 23 points, 6 assists, and 1 block. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
It's been Dame time offensively, leads by example and vocally. So skilled with the ball. Those handles are tough to slow down.
And Kenny, how do you think the Mavericks were playing?
Their rebounding was an issue. I don't think that they showed the toughness that they need. It'll be a focus for them in the second half, I'm sure. They need to establish a physical presence inside.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the floor for Dallas, and the post players for him, Kleba and... that was a strong dunk!
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Lillard attacking, and the basket is good. Lillard's got 25 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points in the game, and the dunk by Doncic.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That's good from Cantor.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
And Cantor drops them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Richardson with it. Here's Finney Smith. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Down low, Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Wow, the decisiveness is good to see. Cantor sensing when to slash and executing the pick and roll flawlessly.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, he's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in scoring, 5th in assists, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Richardson against McCollum. Pass to Cantor. Lillard looking around. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Kleba. Over McCollum. They need this. And it's laid up and in by Kleba. Kleba's got his first basket of the night.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Cantor with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic against Cantor. Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Richardson.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
And he makes the first. And Portland making a change here. Little's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And so McCollum nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 17. And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 5th, Porzingis.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Little. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires the three. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. Mavericks trail by 17. And Doncic, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 28.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And there's the pass to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside Hardaway. And he comes up with the deuce.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Lillard missing. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now Lillard, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And no stranger to tough shots. A hand in his face, not a problem. McCollum, he's in his bag.
Now, here's Doncic, and he has 28 points for the game. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Lillard outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard against Doncic. Passes to Porzingis. Gets a very good look and converts. Porzingis has got 18 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's McCollum. 20 points for him. And here is Doncic. A floater. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Blazers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. That free throw good from Doncic. Trailblazers leading by 14. Now here's McCollum. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Doncic against Lillard. And that one, good.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Rodney Hood's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brunson's checked in. Mavericks trail by 14. Richardson outside. Over Trent. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Trent. Now McCollum beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway. Down low. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first 2 points.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
McCollum passes to Trent. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Trent. The Mavericks making the shot. Count it. McCollum's got 22.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Pass to Brunson. There's the 3. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Trent. He's got 8. McCollum outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Here's Trent. It's McCollum on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now Brunson. Hardaway from outside. Little with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Trent. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, really good body control that time by Richardson. Anticipated the foul coming, absorbed that contact, and didn't let it bother his shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Portland leading by 12. Here's Trent. He's got 8. To the inside. Stolen by Brunson. Kleba with a screen on McCollum. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Trent. McCollum outside. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Richardson with it. 8 points for him. Shot from the wing. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
McCollum passes to Covington. Knocked loose. And here's Richardson. Outside Hardaway. Anthony with the block. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. McCollum against Kleber. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And Portland making a change here. Jones is checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Trey Burke subbed in for Josh Richardson. .127 left here in the third quarter. Hood can't get it to go.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, you know, Porzingis is so skilled as an offensive player. We've become accustomed to this kind of performance from him.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And taking a look at some numbers for Porzingis. Great showing for him last season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Trailblazers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Taken away by Anthony. McCollum dishes to Covington. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Porzingis. Makes it off the glass. And it's now 22 points for Porzingis. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Little out there with Anthony, and it's Covington in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Yeah, you know, it's rare to see a 7-footer shoot well from the foul line, guys, but that's Porzingis for you.
And he's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Covington. Outside Anthony. Hood on the wing. Burke covering. Hood drives in. Count that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Porzingis against Covington. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis for the 3. Little with the rebound. Little's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He feeds it to Hood. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Back to Anthony. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. Count that bucket. Lillard's got 13 points in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Porzingis has got 25 points in the game.
You know, I like seeing Porzingis work his magic from there, guys, making great use of this spot on the floor.
Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Covington with the steal. Now here's Hood. Burke covering. Little gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Porzingis after Nasir Little's bucket. Porzingis passes to Burke. Over Anthony. And it's Portland with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stolen by Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Richardson comes in for Trey Burke. Trailblazers on D. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, I like what Porzingis shows there. Excellent. Staying with the shot even under pressure.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 7. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Trent, and the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Anthony. There's the lob to Lillard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Richardson finds Porzingis. Back to Richardson. Kleba sets the screen for Richardson. And now Portland on the break. Anthony down low, guarded by Doncic. Anthony, the pass to Cantor. Tries from 7. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Lillard against Brunson. Porzingis. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Trent, the feed to Lillard. Anthony in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Mavericks trail by 15. Pass to Kleba. Now here's Porzingis. He's covered by Cantor. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Trent. A 3-ball. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleba's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brunson against Lillard. Outside, Porzingis shoots over Cantor. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Trailblazers leading by 15, and Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. to the paint. Here's Porzingis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 30 points for Porzingis.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Here's Trent. To the inside. Here's Anthony. That one off the back iron and out.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be Maxi Kleber shooting. That one's on Anthony. McCollum's checked in for Little. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Kleber. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. With the drive, an easy 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 18 points now here in the second half.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Lillard. Here he goes. Cantor trying to free himself up. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 43 points. Lillard against Doncic. From the arc. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 13. Outside, Jones. The pass to Cantor. McCollum against Richardson. They double-team McCollum. Hardaway with the steal. Three-pointer. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Back to Lillard. The dish to Cantor. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. Now Doncic passes it to Kleber. And here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
Portland leading by 13. McCollum outside. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got 31 points.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Doncic outside. Count that one. 38 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The free throw drops for Lillard. Both free throws good from Lillard. Richardson with it. Down low, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Jones. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Trailblazers leading by 14. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Anthony with the screen on Richardson. McCollum dishes to Carmelo. And Lillard gets double teamed. 5 on the clock. Anthony Cantor trying to free himself up. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Long range from the inbound. Connects from three-point range.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here is Hardaway. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the middle. Richardson against McCollum. Back to Lillard. Going inside. Oh!
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Now, here's Cantor. A minute 42 left in the fourth. And yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Richardson against McCollum. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 43 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
But they'll get another chance. And here are the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. McCollum from deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Richardson. Lillard with the rebound. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 14-point game. Anthony left side. Outside, Jones. Pass to Lillard. Back to Jones. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thanks. Damian, this team is on a roll and finding ways to win. What would you say about how you're playing?
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
I know you want to keep it going, man, so congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.